So, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Abdul Sulayman, and we're currently in the gym about to work up to a heavy deadlift. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm currently based in FSI, which is a gym in North Shields, and today I figured I'll actually take you guys through my deadlift day. So I pull as a sumo deadlifter, and we should be working up to a heavy triple today. We'll see how that goes. But I figured I'll take you guys across my whole workout itself, show you my mobility sessions, because normally I gym after work. So after like an 8-hour shift, I'm always pretty tired and always pretty tight. So I do a few mobility drills like the 90-90, but like kind of rotating into the other hip. So to really stretch out the hip flexors, the glutes, and feel that whole area. And then after that, some Jefferson curls, just to, what I think it's called Jefferson curls, I think that's what it's called, to help loosen up my lower back. It's weird because it feels like you're working your lower back, but after like 5 to 10 minutes, your lower back feels a lot more loose. And then some breathing drills, and then just get my body moving, get ready for that sumo pulling session. So today the plan on deadlift should be 320 kg. I don't know what that is in pounds. I'll put a conversion on somewhere, but let's see how that goes. I finished warming up. I'm gonna start racking up the weight, and hopefully it goes well. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So while my deadlifts play in the background, I figured it would make more sense for me to talk over the footage and explain to you what I'm kind of focusing on when I'm deadlifting and working through my warm-up sets before I reach my top set on deadlift. So I normally tend to make jumps from 70 to 120 to 170 kg, and then from there I decide if I'm going to go to 200 or go straight to 220. So my main focus doing these warm-up sets is just going to be feeling my feet and also making sure I'm getting a good position. And when I say feeling my feet, I mean making sure I'm rooted in my deadlift stance, so I'm not too wide or not too narrow, and also making sure that my feet are pointed at an angle so that I'm not like crunching my feet up inside and my knees are not tracking in the proper format and my hips are all over the place. Also, I'm making sure to think of pulling the slack out of the bar with my legs. And pulling slack out is a more technical term, but basically the best way to describe it is if you have a deadlift bar, like a normal bar you're going to deadlift, if you pull in the middle point of the bar upwards, the bar will budge a little bit upwards, so you'll be able to pull it up a bit. So when I'm going to deadlift, I want to make sure I pulled as much of that slack out before initiating my pull. And the reason number one is to build tension going into the pull, and also being able to get in a better position. So if I pull the bar, I'm longer, I'm able to sit up higher, and I'm able to leverage myself going into deadlift and also explode out. As long as I built up the tension, I put myself in a good position, my deadlift should fly up and I feel a lot better. Another thing I'm trying to think of is long arms and chest up. This is to make sure I'm not too rounded over my upper back, as when deadlifting, especially during the first rep, I tend to be too tight and too like tensioned in. So a good example of this is a 310 kg I'll probably play inside this video. In the first rep, it moved like RP 10, 11, like it didn't move great at all. But then the second and the third rep flew up straight away, and that's just due to my positioning, and I'm not in the right position for my body. I'm not like properly tensioned in, I'm probably not braced properly or pulled enough slack out of the bar. And it's just these little things that when you start getting to maximum load, if you're not in the correct position, it's not just going to happen. And then by the time your body fixes it for the second rep, it will explode out, but you want all of that good things to happen in the first rep. So we should pretty much be nearing out my top set for the day. I'll let that play out in the video, and after that we'll pick up the rest of the conversation.
I never expected it, but God gave it to me.
So just pretty much rounded up a successful deadlift session. We ended up working up to 320 kg, which you did just like seen a few seconds ago. So overall, the session didn't exactly start the best. 300 kg felt really dodgy, and when I pulled that, I kind of like my pec felt a bit tight. So when I pulled it, it didn't move well, but I kind of just trusted the process. and decided to push past it. So I played the 300 kg, didn't move the best, but it was what it was, and then we just kept on pushing through the session. So after deadlifts we had bench, so bench we worked up to a quick 132 kg. Deadlift has been feeling a bit weird, we're just doing what we can, so taking it one day at a time. But overall not a bad session. Hopefully right now I've got to quickly rush for the bus, get on that, and then I'm headed home. It's around 6 o'clock, I wouldn't get home until around 7, so I've got a long bus journey, and hopefully I'll catch you guys maybe in the next session on Sunday. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So after like reviewing the footage while I was on the bus, so kind of my journey, I had to look through the 320 kg deadlift with a 300 kg warm up. I mean the 300 kg warm up felt a lot worse than it actually looked, which was pretty good. And then 320 wasn't too bad, considering what the day, I didn't feel great going into the session overall. Hips felt tight. Actually, I don't know what happened to my hip early in the week, but it is what it is. And then technique just fell off throughout the whole session until the top set. I mean, 300 kg I wasn't confident, but I kind of decided to go for the 320, and it moved good. Like, it's 320 kg, 705 pounds. It's pretty amazing in a stiff bar too. So hopefully, I don't know if we're gonna keep on pushing triples. I don't know, I'll have a chat with my coach, see what he says, but 705 pounds, 320 deadlift, triple, that's pretty good. We're about, I think we're still like 11, 12 weeks out from British National Seniors, so we'll see how things go. Hopefully deadlifts turn up on that day, you know what I mean? Let's see what we can do. Later in the week I have some bench and squat. Bench today was okay actually, and then squat is coming back, so I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I'll see what I'll play later, but let's see what squats feel like later in the week and bench too. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'm gonna get some food, I'm starving, so see you guys later.